welcome back. Hey everybody, we on? Alright, cool. Hey everybody, just wanted to bring y'all in real quick. You know, this is a real, impromptu little sprinkler I'm doing. I was in the kitchen making some chicken stir-fried rice. And I said, oh, let me bring my people in. So we're trying to get my content up, you guys, so just wanted to bring you in real quick. So I already did a lot of this stuff off camera because like I said, just bring you in impromptu. So right now what I have going on is I'm doing as I said, a chicken fried rice. And let me turn that radio down. So chicken fried rice. So what I have is I had already pre-cut up some chicken thighs. I had brought some boneless skin of chicken thighs from a local market. They actually, were on sale for about 99 cents a pound. So I had got, a decent pack for about $3. So that's what I'm using in here, and I already had pre-diced that, cut that up, off camera. I just took the chicken thighs. I don't use a knife to cut mine up. I use a quicker way. What I've done is I use cutlery shears. So I'm just gonna be seasoning this now really quick. I'm gonna be using onion powder. Again, like I said, if you have any questions, definitely please send them on up. My cameraman will let me know. But you can feel free to use any seasonings. These are the seasonings that I use that I know have been helpful and bring the taste that me and my family like. So that's the onion powder. I use some garlic powder. I'm gonna use a little seasonal. Get that going. Some cumin. Now that's something people don't really know about, but cumin brings a awesome taste to anything, almost anything, but definitely meat. Some paprika. Like I said, I love seasoning. So, and also one of my favorites is the stir fry is brown ginger. Ginger, yes, ginger is amazing. It just kind of gives it that, Asian cuisine taste. So, and also off camera, I added about 2 tablespoons of canola oil to this pan. We got baby back in the kitchen tonight, so you might hear him in the background too. Like I said, it was very impromptu. Just wanted to bring you guys in so you can see what's going on and give you some ideas, some healthy ideas. So, you want to let that, cook until everything is white and you can see this thoroughly cooked through. And I have this on about a medium heat. Also, off camera, what I did was I made the rice beforehand. I do that anyway, but I use a brown rice. The brown rice that I use, actually, again, you can use, I know that, for instance, Trader Joe's has a brown jasmine rice. But this is just a local, I see your big name. This is a rice that I got from a local market, that's 90 Pacific brand. And it's a balsamic, but it's brown rice. Like I said, I know Trader Joe's has it for, a 3-pound bag of the jasmine brown rice for $2.99. So that definitely goes, stretches for a good while in my home, and it can go for a while in your home too. So that's the rice I use. So sorry guys, I'm getting baby back together really quick. Okay, so I think the meat should be about good now. Yeah, so that's good. So with that, I'm going to add some mixed vegetables. Just a regular bag of the steamable ones. I'm just going to pull them out and add them to this mix. also some onion. So we're going to stir it up in there. Let that cook down a little bit. Any questions, feel free to ask. Yes, you can use a variation of seasonings if you like. You don't have to stick to what I chose.
They don't know where it's at. Because it was sitting in the back room with me.
In the back room.
I think. Bring them to me. Just bring them to me.
All right, everybody. Thanks for your patience. We getting it together. So that looked like it cooked down some while I was gone. So we're going to let this again cook down a little more. We see the rice is going to be the last thing that we add because it's already cooked. So it doesn't need. So we basically just put that in there for that for all the flavor to come together. Also, you know, feel free. Something I'm going to do too later on is I usually add a little more seasoning once I put everything in, you know, just so it could be a kind of evened out. So I know I didn't say the name of the store where I get a lot of these things from. I am going to be doing a come shop with me segment soon, where I'll take you to, you know, what some of the local. I'm here in Baltimore, Maryland, and I'll take you to some of the local, you know, stores that I go to, you know, and then even about some apps that I found out about, you guys, that are very helpful as far as saving money, like coupons and stuff like that. But especially if you don't have the time to do a lot of coupon clipping and stuff like that. But you know, I know it's definitely gonna be useful for me. So letting that cook down a little more. Like I said, we already have the brown rice that's done to the side over here. And we're gonna add that last once these things, you know, and like I said, I added some onion too, if you can see. I don't know if I mentioned that. You know, because we kind of just want that Asian wonk taste. You know, I don't have a wonk yet, but I'm gonna get one. And you know, that's gonna just kind of bring everything together. So we just going for that flavor as much as we can, but with keeping the healthy content and not losing the quality of the healthiness. So usually, you know, that stuff can be fried, you know, fried hard. I know I've even heard people, you know, when they order, I wanted my rice fried hard. You know, what does that mean? But I guess it's more grease. But you know, that stuff usually be fried hard. You use white starch stuff that has no nutritional value for you. You know, but with this replacing a couple different items, doing it at home, taking no one about maybe 30 minutes at the most. Maybe I say about 40, maybe when you include the cook time on the rice, which is something. But you can also cook that ahead of time too. You know, you don't have to always. One thing I'm learning from myself as well on this journey is that you don't always have to do everything at that same time. You can cook certain things ahead of time and put them, you know, in a storage bag and keep in your freezer, you know, or in the refrigerator overnight, so you're gonna be doing it the next day. So that's always a good tip. So this is like about almost done. Everything in there almost coming together. Ladies, that don't like to be left out, y'all. I got other people coming on too. Had my thing going on. So yep. So alright, everybody, I guess we can start adding this rice. So what I'm gonna do is slowly but surely start, you know, spooning it in. Not to make a big mess. Now so you can see it's just regular, it's brown, that balsamic brown rice that I made ahead of time. So we're gonna stir that up in here. And of course I'm gonna make a little more than this, you know, because like I told you, I am feeding a family of 6, including myself and my husband. So you see that coming together? That's nice. Turn that light on for y'all so y'all can see that. That is yummy. So I'm gonna add a little more seasoning to that. Like I said, how I usually do, I add some more seasoning. So I put a little more onion powder in there, a little more garlic powder. I'm not gonna add all the seasonings again. Just a little bit of certain ones that season all, definitely. And a little bit of the cumin, a little more of the cumin. I'm gonna make sure you keep this down between like medium heat and between like medium and low. You don't want it to dry out when you gotta be adding extra oil. Like I said, I started about and I'm adding some more ginger, ground ginger. Just a little more of that. Because it was about two tablespoons of the oil. And if you keep the heat at a moderate level, you won't have to be adding more oil because it won't burn out. You understand what I'm saying? So that's something I learned later on too. I didn't know that. I used to always be adding more oil. Like, God, I thought, you know, why is this doing this? And I realized that's why. Because I had the heat up too high. I ain't letting it cook too long. So adding some more of this rice that I have over here. This is about 3 cups. Yeah, it was 3 cups of the brown rice. A quick, you know, tip. The brown rice, I'm at a point now I don't really need to measure. But for beginners, just know that it's always 1 cup equals 2 cups of water. Because brown rice takes a little longer to cook, and it takes more to get it to be, you know, that nice fluffy, more water. Unlike white rice, that's processed. So, okay, so we're going to turn that down a little more. Then it's about done. I'm going to add the last thing, which is going to be some, I almost forgot, some soy sauce. So just for flavor's sake, I still get the regular soy sauce. I don't get low sodium. Some people don't mind low sodium. To me, it kind of throws the taste off a little bit. But what I do is I measure it out and I make sure I keep it, you know, the amount moderate. So to take away from the flavor. So again, I'm always starting just to be able to, you know, track. So I'm starting with that 1 tablespoon. And then we got 2. And I would say the last one, this third one should be it. Well, my kids might like a little more, so let me do 4. And I will be doing don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I will be doing a segment where I go over how to read a food label. A lot of times that's what gets us in trouble. We don't know how to read the food label, so we're eating, and we don't realize we're consuming more than what we really think we are. So, all right, everybody, this is the finished product. So that was quick, wasn't it? I thought it was going to take a little longer than that. But that's good. So, there you go. Make sure that's stirred up in there good. And this is what we are calling. So this is the finished product. You get a picture of that. So that's the finished product of our. That's the finished product. Come on, baby, that. Say hi to the people. Say hi. Okay, we're going back now. So yeah, so that's our finished product, you guys, of the chicken stir-fried rice. You know, the healthier version with brown rice. So thanks for tuning in. See you guys later. And this will be on YouTube. Don't forget to check me out at Marjorie_2016 at Instagram. And my YouTube channel is Marjorie Back the House. Bye-bye.